Okay, with this video, we want to illustrate an important feature of online translation memory, especially as we build translation memories over time as they grow with clients. We don't want to necessarily restrict the translation benefits to just the Verbingo platform. Especially for our business at Verbatim Solutions, we oftentimes receive requests to do one-off jobs such as PDF documents, that are not editable, or maybe something else. And I'm going to show today, here's a PDF that a client wants us to do. And there's no simple and easy way to load this into Verbingo, and it's not, and it might not even be the best thing to load it in Verbingo because there's a lot of context here. And it might be best just to have translators work with this or in this environment or using any of a number of tools. But we still want them to be consistent with what's been done with this client before. So we want to introduce and get our translators more familiar with using not the translator tool, but the actual client dashboard. And we're willing to do this for those who are familiar with the client and know and have experience with their materials, so they just have the right access. I'm showing you here how to do that. You go to verbingo.com and click on the client login. And here you will need to speak with the Verbatim Solutions project manager to get the right credentials in order to log in. But here's an example for this particular client of how this might work. Now you log into the dashboard and it looks exactly like almost like your translation editor in Verbingo. But these tools are different, and the one here, the TM tool, is what I want to talk about today. By clicking on the TM tool and picking the language pair, you now have the ability to search any and all of that translation memory. So you see this tool is similar in the translation editor, but there are a couple extras, and I want to show those today. So if I were translating this PDF, I would want to make sure that the terms are accurate and correct. So I would start with the word return, and I can come over here and just type in the word return and hit enter, and see every possible use of that in the translation memory. Now, return may have several uses and meanings, but here I can definitely get the right context to fill in this word return. I can also look up exchange or exchange form and see how it's all used. So maybe even there is a return or exchange here in the first the first example gives me the two words I need in order to translate this correctly and accurately, and above all, it stays consistent with what has been done in the past for that particular client. So again, this is just a simple tool. You can search in the target as well if there's something you want to look up in particular, and you simply hit enter in order to trigger the search. There's also the green box here, which will allow you to search on top of the search. So if you wanted to look up the word refund while you were looking up exchange, you could do that here and see in yellow where it's used, and get that word if you need it. So it's a double search while you're working in a particular segment here. We ask that you don't go in here and make mass changes unless you see something that's absolutely wrong. But when you do open up a segment and work with it, notice here you can see the HTML output, which helps to see where tags should go. And you can also, in many of the dashboards, you can see other languages, how a particular segment was translated if there is the same one. So, there's a date here, there's the same tools that you see in the editor, the same navigation, etc. This is, again, the main purpose of this is to keep things consistent. And you can get all kinds of speed and accuracy benefits by taking advantage of the always online translation memory. And just encourage you all to use it. Get with your project manager to get access, and use this to do a better job. Thanks. Talk to you later.